Well, hello there. Condor Calabasas here, and we got ourselves another comment section roast. Let's get right into it. Yes, that's right. This still concerns my GTA 5 video that people are very upset about. I feel like a lot of these cringe lords did not even watch the video, um, which is fine with me. I love, as anyone who knows me knows, this is pretty much my favorite thing to do is trash talk. All right, so let's let's just get into the fucking. All right. Oh, don't. First of all, just like, all right, I might as well say this out loud. Okay. I want to say a lot more realistic. He doesn't really pull the full quote here, which is like weird. Then he realizes the goal of his video is to try and hate on the game, so instead of saying a lot more, he just says a little more. Bro's mad insecure. Alright, first of all, I literally said the game is going to be great, and I'm going to buy it, and I'm looking forward to it, regardless. Second of all, cringe lord. You're talking to somebody with ego death, which means, your cringe lord insecurities don't work here. Alright, there is none of that. Second of all, insecurity would literally be you feeling personally attacked by somebody criticizing an inanimate object. And I have to be real here. I don't think I could have sugarcoated the criticisms any more than I actually did. Um, I went out of my way to make sure I didn't offend cringe lords like this. And this is one of those things that you learn about both like people who talk a lot of trash, roast comedians, and people who have an understanding of social psychology or just social intelligence in general will know this, will know what I'm about to say. But a lot of people basically they have a glass cannon insult. And it's an insult that they tend to gravitate towards using, and it's the exact same insult that would offend them the most when it's used against them. So it's pretty obvious this dude is, at least to one extent, somewhat aware of his own insecurities, and he's self conscious about that. Because, and basically, how you can tell this is happening is when you get a claim like this without any explanation or backing up. So they'll use the insult, but it won't really make any sense. This isn't exclusive. This isn't the only time this will happen, but this is kind of the only way you're going to catch these people is when the insult actually doesn't make any sense considering the context. Anyways, so oh wait, what the fuck was that? You're projecting you got offended over me criticizing a game. Isn't that the Canadian spelling? I am Canada. I think that is actually the Canadian spelling. I might be wrong. This damn American computers and their fucking non-Canadian ways. Me over criticizing a game trailer that I said still looked great and I was looking forward to. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I made it clear, but I'm 100% gonna buy this GTA 6. The points were I'm disappointed we're not getting a realistic Grand Theft Auto 4 style Grand Theft Auto game. And we by this time in the trailers, by this time in the first trailers, I was talking about the second trailers, but looking back, I realized this is by the time the first trailers came out. Well, yeah, no, the first trailers for both GTA 4 and GTA 5, you actually get some character dialogue that tells you a lot about these characters, a lot more than we get from GTA 6, which again, I also countered my own argument by saying Red Dead 2 was a very similar situation where you had lines from Arthur, but they didn't really represent his character very well or accurately. Did I already reply to this guy a bunch? You're just pretending you knew so much in hindsight, but the reality is you didn't. That doesn't really make any sense. What are we talking about in hindsight? You need to be more specific with your argument here. That doesn't make any sense. You just like to slobber over GTA 4 trailers. We get it. And 5, I guess, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Your first, it's not really an argument. Claim doesn't make logical sense. You need to elaborate further. And there was at least one in 2 trailer, and I think all the GTA 5 trailers. Cringe-lord. Weeb strikes again. Respect the rage bait, but there's no longevity to this. Fragile ego is showing. Might want to not reveal. You get mad over criticism of a video game. Got him. Y'all telling him to retire? He's got no money from having 50 subscribers to retire. You have 1 subscriber. You have 1 subscriber. This dude hasn't replied yet. Trying too hard to be different cause them 54 subs ain't paying the bills. You come off literally this doesn't even make any sense. I make money different ways. You none of what I said was even somewhat offensive. You need to seek help. Oh god, the cringe-lords. Relevant. Kid, you don't even make sense. You're using words you don't even understand. Talking like rice gum. Lord. Jesus Christ. This is one of those things that like I love about this where gamers are so fucking fragile when it comes to their stupid ass fucking crying, dude. Fucking embarrassing me, bro. Like that was probably the least offensive video game take I've ever had, and these kids are losing their mind. It really wasn't that offensive. All I said was, we can't describe these characters. Still, you'll notice none of these idiots was able to explain any of these characters, which is the core of my argument. So, objectively speaking, anyone who isn't fucking brain dead would know if you're gonna counter my argument, you have to attack that part of it. That's the core. That's the point I'm fucking making. So when you sidestep that, it makes you look delusional, mentally ill, like a fragile pussy who can't fucking argue. It's fucking embarrassing. It's anti-intellectualism. It's what idiots do. Don't do that shit. Anyways, there's Again, like I said, I didn't expect to make another video so soon, but there's going to be a lot more of these comment section roasts in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's it. Like and subscribe. Bye, Den.